This place is huge, man. At least I remember it that way, but things are always a bit bigger when you're a kid. There was a time when I thought I could explore every square inch of this park, but things kept on changing, and I don't come here that much anymore. Come to think of it, I don't really remember the last time I was here, and that makes me sad.
I think time is a really productive strategy for me to work with in terms of a duration, because I'm able to tell a narrative with the element of time. All my videos have a beginning, middle, and end. So in this case, in the Memories trilogy, all of their narratives involve actual memories. Well, some memories are made up, some are true, that in the case of actual experiences that I've had since childhood. With memory, it's kind of an interesting way of thinking about time and nature, because all these videos have a specific location, in this case, nature. To me, I think nature has a really interesting relationship with memory, in the sense that with time, it seems to slow down mentally.
There used to be a poultry farm there. I remember my dad taking my sister and me to see the chickens and emus one day when we were little, and I guess I grabbed a baby chick and squeezed it too hard that it almost died. My dad never brought us there again.
When I go out in nature, I like to slow things down quite mentally, reflect on things, in the same way that I like to do that with memory as well. I mean, memory happens quite quickly, right? You could have a memory in a few seconds, but the sequence of events that happen with memory happen over time. So in the case of the Memories trilogy, the voiceovers that they are retelling involve experiences from childhood. And so it becomes interesting with nature and time and memory. Some things are quite literal. Some voiceovers are describing some of the images that you see. But sometimes you'll see present images. The voiceover is a bit different. They're talking about displacement of time. What they're talking about is not necessarily in sync with what's on the image sometimes, but sometimes it is quite literal. So this displacement of time that can happen is very aligned with the content of the narratives, which are about this displacement of a sense of belonging that all of the narratives share.
One of the last memories I have of walking that trail was when one of us had a birthday party. It was a sleepover, and we went out and did our thing on the trail and then came back to my friend's house to watch scary movies and shit. We fell asleep in front of the TV, and when I woke up, everybody was already awake. I opened my eyes, and everyone was looking at me, kind of staring at my face, and I didn't know why. Finally, someone started cracking up laughing, so I ran into the bathroom, and I saw they'd drawn all over my face with a permanent marker. I got so upset that I grabbed my things and ran out of my friend's house and walked the trail early in the morning by myself all the way back to my place. Like I said, I've always felt lonely here, but I still like to call it home.